Welcome to my channel, everyone. Today I'm going to be doing this look I call Eye Envy. Only because it's kind of like green and blue, that's why, but it's pretty cute, nah? So if you're interested how to do this look, keep watching and enjoy. For the eyes, we're going to need a palette that has similar colors like this. This is Pop Zombie by rubymay Cosmetics. You're going to need a dark blue, a green eyeshadow, and then yellow. We only need 3 colors. You're also going to need a fluffy brush and a small detail brush and a brush cleaner, or you could just use your hand. Liner, and that's only for your eyes, and don't forget your lashes. So let's get started. You're going to grab that blue eyeshadow and you're going to tap it on. You're going to keep tapping on the color. And as you're tapping on, you're going to slowly start to blend it out from the start, going towards the back. You want to blend a little bit underneath your crease, just like so. And if you need more eyeshadow color, then just go back and apply more of that color. You can make it as intense as you want. I'm just going to give it a little bit more of a touch up, and that's it. We're going to go in this palette and grab a green. So with the green, we're going to apply right over the blue, just like so, very lightly. Right now we're just stamping on where we want it, and then we're going to start blending from the front, going towards the back. For the blending, you want to go light-handed in circular motion and then just pull, pull, pull. Make sure to stay a little bit over the crease, not too high. Next, you're going to grab a fluffy brush. Make sure you clean it off with your hand or something, and you're going to blend a little bit the green over the top and in between the blue and the green, very light-handedly, just a bit. The last step towards the eye look, we're going to grab this yellow pigment eyeshadow and then just stamp it the same way you did with the green, right over. Start from the front and then work your way to the back, tapping just a little color at a time and lightly blending it out. Make sure to put it right over the green, heading all the way towards the back. And if you need more pigment eyeshadow, just go back and grab some more. If you need more color, just go back and just add a little bit more, but you want to apply the shadow a little bit at a time. We do not want this to look harsh. Lightly blending with your detail brush. Next, grab your fluffy brush and blend the top out just a bit, very light-handedly. What I did here is I just went back and added the final touch. I went back into the blue and just add a little bit more eyeshadow right underneath the crease. Make sure to blend that green and that blue together very light-handedly. We just want this to look like a gradient effect, so we're slightly doing it. Next, we're going to grab some liner and you're just going to draw a line straight from your inner corner all the way to the edge. You're not going to go all the way. You're not going to make a tail. You're just going to the edge of your outer corner, and that is all. And then you're going to apply your mascara, it's the last thing, and your lashes. Make sure to clean up your lower of your eye. Grab your lash, put some glue, wait till it dries out, and then apply it. I start from the outer corner to the inner corner. It's super easy for me, but once you get used to it, you can just apply them like nothing. So that's it for the eye portion, guys. Next, we're going to move on to the face. But for the face, I'm going to use a primer. Make sure to always use a primer underneath your makeup. It makes it last longer and look smoother and just look way better. Foundation of your choice. A sponge or a blending brush. A blush, a bronzer. So I'm going to start by applying a few dots, and the reason I'm doing dots is because I do not want too much product. If we put too much foundation, it's going to look cakey, really texturized, and we don't want that, especially if you have dry skin. It's going to have like flaky areas, so I'm just going to apply dots. Next, you're going to grab your blending brush or beauty blender or whatever you use and just swoop it on your face. Just like so. Swooping, swooping. I like to use these dollar store ones because it takes off even more product, and I don't have as much as my face because I want a light sheer coat, just enough to look natural. So after you're done applying it, you're going to want to push the product into your skin. So just tap, 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 and it gives it more of a finished look, more natural. Next, you're going to grab some concealer, and I'm going to put it right underneath my eye, just like that, around my T-zone area. Just around the T-zone area, apply a little bit to the ridge of your nose to give it a little bit of a highlight effect. Now with concealer, you do not want to apply too much under the eye because it's going to go into your creases area, and we don't want that, especially when you start getting older. So we start to blend, just swoop it out and then start pushing the product into your skin. Very light-handedly, swoop, swoop, swoop. And the reason I use these sponges is because these sponges actually take a lot more product away, so I don't have too much heavy setting underneath my eye. So next I'm going to grab this blonder brush here, and I'm going to apply it to my cheekbone area. Right there where you see that line in your cheekbones, you're going to stamp the product on, and the reason I'm tapping is to get all the product out of the brush. So we're doing the same to the other side, just apply a little bit more. A little bit to the sides of my forehead and stuff. And this is just to give a little bit color back and a little bit more definition. So we're going to start blending it out. You're going to go in circular motions around the cheek area where you apply that bronze blush. You're not using any more product, you are just now blending what you already applied. Right by the nose. Next, I'm going to grab a little bit leftover and apply it right to my chin. Next, we're going to grab this blush, and this is by Tarte, and we're going to apply it right over where we put the blush and bronzer. So now you're going to blend out the product in circular motions, just like so. And we're going to do the same to the next side. We're going to tap that product on. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Tap it on to get all the excess product off without having to reach back into the blush. And then we're going to do circular motions. Tap, tap, tap. And then circular motions. I'm going to repeat what I did in the beginning and just apply the leftover right underneath my chin and my jaw area by my nose. And the sides of my forehead and my forehead, just to give myself a little bit more color and that rosy look. So this is actually the last step to the eye look, and I'm going to grab a dark shadow, the dark blue, and apply it right underneath my waterline, just like a liner would be, but right underneath. Tap that color on and start swooping very soft. You don't want the color to be too dispersed, and you don't want it to be too stuck together. The reason I'm doing it now is because we didn't want it to get all over our foundation and stuff. So after we finish our foundation and our look, we can start applying the eyeshadow right underneath our waterline. So we're repeating to the next side the same thing we did on the other side with that dark blue eyeshadow. You can grab a Q-tip to clean up the area, and the last thing we're going to do is our mascara. Apply it right to your lower lashes. You don't have to, but I like doing this. Next, you're going to grab a highlighter for the inner corner of your eyes to highlight the inner corners. This is optional as well. I'm applying a little bit of highlighter to the inner corner of my eyes, just like so, with a Q-tip, because the Q-tip picks up way more product and it just looks way better. Trust me, try it out. So we're just grabbing a little bit and making circular motion and applying it to the inner corner of our eyes. Next, we're going to do our cheek highlighter, which is like the last thing. This is Angel Empire Cosmetics Haunted Highlighter. I'll drop the link down below to her products. And we're also going to use Sunkissed again. Sunkissed palette. I'm going to grab this purplish orange, and I'm going to tap it on with my finger. The reason I'm using my finger is because it picks up way more product quicker than a brush does. So apply it with your finger. Tap, 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 and rub it out just a bit. I'm using a purplish orangey color on my cheek. Next, we're going to grab a little bit of that Haunted highlighter and place it right underneath the original highlighter. Now, this is a topper. You do not need a lot. Just a bit, just to give you the extra shine and the extraness. Next, you're going to grab your brush and blend it out. make sure to buff it out a little bit harder than you normally would, because once it starts setting in, it's going to stay there. And you're going to repeat the same to the next side. Tap that color on, grab your brush, and buff it out. Place right over your blush area. You want your highlight to be a little bit beneath your waterline, but also going across your cheek on the higher cheekbone area. The last thing I'm going to do right here is add a little bit of highlight right to the bridge of my nose. I'm going to apply the Sun-Kissed highlighter by Makeup Revolution and then blend it out. And I'm going to grab a little bit of the Haunted highlighter, just a bit, a very tiny bit, and just place it. And then just buff it out with the brush just a bit. See how shiny that is? Give it that extra shine. I want to highlight the areas that I want off to show off more. A little bit right by my jaw, my chin. Blend it out. You don't want to use a lot of product, and we're pretty much done. Grab your setting spray. I like to use the NYX matte setting spray. Make me really matte and shiny. So spray it all over. Just spray, spray, spray. And let it dry out. And that is all. Completely optional. I like to use some lipstick. I'm applying some lip balm first because my lips are crusty and dry. So apply your lipstick. I start from the bottom. Just like so. And I work my way to the top. I start from the middle and then pull towards the edges. So I'm pretty much done, guys. This is my look. Now, how does it look? I call this Eye Envy, and I actually added another glitter right on top of my highlighter to give that extra bang, because I like to be extra. So this is what it looks like. What do you guys think? I'm going to show you guys really quick what glitter I use. This is called Naked Per Bones by Angel Empire Cosmetics. And I will drop down the link below so you guys can check her products out. She makes them all handmade. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to give a like, subscribe, and hit that notification button for future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.